邪気に彩られたその瞳 Yeah 素朴な日々を満たす君がいるだけで Yeah
Hi everybody, my name is Bianca Valerio. If you've been following my travels on YouTube, you will see that I have an extensive Japan playlist going through so many parts of the country in different weathers from autumn to spring to my particular favorite, yes I know, it's winter. So right behind me you can see a little bit of a peak of the white against the trees. We're gonna save that for a little bit later because that's a surprise. But for now, I'm actually having a beautiful experience at one of my most favorite activities to do in Japan. Something that I've learned to love just quite recently in recent years, and that is the onsen. So onsen pretty much means hot spring. And you know, one of my most viewed vlogs on my YouTube channel is actually the 7 types of onsen, where I share like many types of onsens that you can experience here in Japan. Anyway, before you watch that, you can watch that right after this. Why don't I tell you about this one? So I'm actually here in Hanamaki now. Hanamaki is not only an area, but it's also the name of an onsen, one of 12. So there's actually many onsens that you can find here. And of course, each one has their theme. In fact, you can even go like onsen hopping, although I'm not really gonna do that on this vlog other than one trip. Now it's actually almost midnight right now. And I know that in onsen language, that's actually pretty late. As for me, why don't I give you guys like a recap of the wonderful, beautiful day that I had here in Hanamaki. So upon arrival here at the onsen hotel, it's nice. You are actually brought like to your own like little cubicles, if you will. It's not like you're forming up a line at the reception. You're actually like, you know, see that guy over there, you have like how do I say, like a little meeting room, if you will, and then you get a welcome drink. They call it apple wine, but I think it's cider. It's apple wine. Oh wow, that's really good. Is the room. Coffee, tea, and this is the bedroom. So as you can see, it's like tatami style, but it's elevated. And then you have here the closet, and you have here like these are like blankets, they're warmers. And this is what you can actually use within the onsen grounds. You have your socks to wear with your slippers. And then here is your closet. You've got a safe. And this is the bag that you usually use when you are going around the hotel or going onsen hopping. And this is actually where you put your luggages. And then this is like your lounge area. So you have your TV. Really nice. The room is actually big. But here, take a look at this. I mean, come on. You have your slippers. Some slippers right now, and then imagine sipping your matcha tea overlooking this view. And then that's the toilet, and this is where you're like your vanity area for the onsen. That's where you hang like towels. This is where you do your preliminary bath before dipping into the onsen. But the main star of the show is this. Your own private onsen. Oh my god. So it's a moment of truth. I'm actually going to do my onsen right now. And as much as the shots that you see online are like ultra glamorous, but let's be honest, it's like negative how many degrees right now? And I'm going to be going in there after I've bathed, where I'm already wet, and it's going to be really cold, and then it's going to be really, 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 really hot. But yeah, so worth it. So now I'm off to dinner. It's 7 p.m. and I have to admit, my eyes, they're super red right now because of the wind burn. Anyway, I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm excited to see what is for dinner. So every time you come to an onsen hotel, there are different types of dinners. More often than not, it's a buffet. And then there's also this type where it's a really sort of like fancy little plates for dinner. Usually, the more luxe thing to do is, if you really want a more, I guess, bougie type of onsen experience, this is the kind of dinner you have, because buffet is actually considered sort of like getting value for money, therefore it's not really perceived or considered as premium. Anyway, the point is, whichever you choose, the fact that there are 12 onsen hotels that you can choose from in this complex, there's one that will suit you. You just gotta look it up online. And the nice thing about it, like for example, they actually serve soft serve at the sister hotel that's connected, covered walkway. You can literally onsen hop, see what the amenities are, check out the different onsens, and get your soft serve. So the heat is actually causing the shell of the abalone to move, hence why it's called dancing. Just had dinner, and now it's lounge time, but this is not exactly what I want to wear to lounge here in an onsen, so why don't we dress up and get a little bit more comfortable. And now we are back to the room. And I know I just had a full meal, but you know what? The other thing I love about Japan is wherever you go, no matter what JR station you go to, no matter how rural or provincial, you're always going to find omiyage. Omiyage is basically all the little like food stalls that you find where you can buy them as presents. And the Japanese, they really take pride in how they present things, like everything. The most basic biscuit is not basic because it's done in the Japanese way with beautiful packaging, beautiful carton, beautiful everything, right? And then so this is just one of the things that I bought. It's literally, guys, it's puto bread. I don't know what puto bread is in English, but it's like steam bread. But you know, it's like in different colors with matcha, with original flavor, with chocolate and whatnot. I also have here a little mochi that I have with a strawberry inside. So it's one of those like you bring it with you to the onsen hotel, you sit here in your lounge area in your own room, and then just take it all in. And then that view right there is going to be my view in just a few moments because I am going to be taking another onsen dip right before I go to bed. And that is it for me, guys. It's my bid adieu. And I know that I'm checking out tomorrow, and usually there is also breakfast available at the hotel. But for those of you who say aren't really breakfast people, or you don't want to go down to where the dining area is you can actually have them bring a bread basket to you. So I'm flashing it on the screen right now how that goes. And so at least here you can actually make use of this nice little lounge area and you can enjoy your breakfast in a private scenario, I guess, right? And yeah, that is it. Until our next onsen experience somewhere in the world, I'm Bianca Valerio. Sayonara. Bye, guys.